Hey guys, welcome to Draw My Story. And today we're drawing the story of an interesting scenario. We're drawing a face-off between the Train Eater and Bridgeworm. The fact is that both of these monsters are human eating machines. They're powerful and they have their own way of surviving on this earth. The Train Eater and Bridgeworm are killing humans for food. They don't have a story of revenge to attack without hunger. That means both are working at a very logical level for themselves. The Train Eater is a live train. It will look like a regular train and will stop at stations. Once the train's filled with passengers, the Train Eater will run through odd tracks, and eventually all the passengers will be digested inside the train. On the other hand, the Bridgeworm is a huge, bridge-sized worm. It has this innocent face, which it uses to lure lonely people under long bridges. And once the victim reaches near it, it will show its real face underneath and tear away the human to death. The only time these monsters are going to compete with each other is for their food. If at all any of this face the other, it's going to be a disaster. The rate at which both of these monsters are killing and eating away humans is alarming. There's a high chance that within years there won't be enough humans to prey on. Also, the Train Eater and the Bridgeworm are increasing in their number as well. Very soon, humans will start getting extinct. In such a phase, a fight between a Train Eater and a Bridgeworm is inevitable. The best case scenario will be when a Bridgeworm stays beneath a railway bridges for its prey. The adult Bridgeworms are strong enough to pull a whole train down. The Bridgeworm will attempt to do this to get a lot of humans at one go. So, what if the train that it pulls down is a Train Eater? That will start a battle for sure. The Train Eater will not be expecting such an attack because, according to it, there are no enemies on Earth. Train Eater is superior to any creature on Earth and intelligent at the same time. It's powerful and supernatural. This would be the first time it faces an attack from another powerful creature. There is no doubt that the Bridgeworm has the capability to pull the train away from the track because it's very huge in size. Since the doors and windows are locked, no humans will fall off into the water flowing down. The Train Eater will be hanging down from the bridge towards the river, halfway into the hands of Bridgeworm. As soon as the Bridgeworm gets the train, it will try to pull open the doors or windows to get the humans out. This is in fact trying to tear the body of the Train Eater. The Train Eater will shrug with pain and realize that it's being attacked by a monster. Now, the only way the Train Eater can kill the Bridgeworm is to get the worm inside the train, so that the worm could be digested along with the other passengers. It will let the windows and doors open for the worm. However, the Bridgeworm is too big to get inside the train. Also, it will only try to pull humans out, not enter it. Because Bridgeworm is clever enough to understand the trap of Train Eater. Now the Train Eater understands that the Bridgeworm is actually here for the humans, not to start a fight. And the Bridgeworm understands that this is not a normal train. The train eater will splash the burning digestive juices into the bridgeworm to kill it. The bridgeworm is a huge biological worm. All it has is its strength and power. It's not a supernatural being like Train Eater. So it's a little hard now for Bridgeworm to give a tough fight to Train Eater. The digestive juices will burn the worm, and it will scream in pain. At this point, it will call for other bridgeworms for help. A lot of other bridgeworms will flock around within seconds. Now the Train Eater's trapped. It cannot fight hundreds of bridgeworms at a time on its own. It will call its mates as well. Now the other Train Eaters will also join it and form a long train, and bridgeworms are surrounding them from all sides. The digestive juices are sure burning the bridgeworms, but they're not ready to run back. All of the bridgeworms together will try to tear apart the train's body. The bridgeworm has immense power and patience. They wait for hours and hours under the bridges for one human to come. Also, they're huge and fearless, so they're definitely not giving up anytime soon. The bridgeworms will tear through the flesh of the trains as much as they can. The humans inside will die in this fight, or some may escape miraculously, if somehow they're able to escape through the doors. Bridgeworms might eat some humans meanwhile. Seeing that they cannot win the bridgeworms physically, the trains will decide to use their supernatural powers to save themselves. They'll change their shape into another object and resist. However, the trick is that the Train Eater can take any shape, and still they'll be made of flesh. They'll only look like the object, but the body will be made of flesh. So in any shape or size, the bridgeworms can attack and tear Train Eaters away because their biological matter is still in flesh form. So the bridgeworms can squeeze them. Now there's no way for the Train Eaters to escape this fight. They'll have to disappear from the spot to escape from the bridgeworms. And the bridgeworms won't be able to track them down because they don't possess any such power. Thus, the Train Eater will save themselves from getting killed by the bridgeworms. Now that both of them have realized the existence of an enemy, they'll be more prepared in the future. At the same time, they also understand that it would be a good idea not to come in each other's way for as long as it's possible. But when hunger strikes, I guess they might face each other again. But until then, they both will stay away. So, this is completely my theory about these two giant monsters. But you can comment what you think. Who's going to win? Train Eater or Bridgeworm? And that was today's story, guys, about Train Eater versus Bridgeworm. Comment and let me know how'd you like it. And please subscribe to my channel, guys, if you want to see more Draw My Story horror videos like this one. Till then, bye.